It's a Thirsty Thursday on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Welcome into the Beach House Beach Bunker. I'm Tyler Glen, and let's get the show on the road. We start with breaking news. Prince Andrew, the former prince, has been arrested. This is historic. It's never happened before where a member of the royal family is behind bars, making international headlines. Locally, we have the remnants of a storm system that moved through, but some in Brandon are saying a bit disappointing we didn't get more snow. Still enough to cancel some school buses outside the city of Brandon, and some divisions are shut down. We'll get to those details coming up. Okay, this is a story you won't get from traditional media. While you're hearing about WestJet and Air Canada canceling all these U.S. routes, there's a Canadian airline adding U.S. routes. Which one is it? And which American airline is quietly moving into Canada? Quietly picking up the slack. We have a judgment that has come down in this major lawsuit. Major lawsuit. And a hot topic of discussion on this show in previous episodes. Are boneless chicken wings really chicken wings? One man in the U.S. decided he was going to lawyer up and take Buffalo Wild Wings to court. There is no way that the meat in these wings are really from wings. Next to the Prince Andrew story, this is reverberating around the world. Also, a hair salon in Canada fined $500 for their website, which is working properly. No problems? Then why the fine for $500? And Vanilla Ice tops the charts again. Number one song. Well, not number one. Number three. We'll explain what's going on with Vanilla Ice coming up on the show. So glad you're here. Let's get outside, take a look at these roads. We're cleaning up from the mess, the snow mess from earlier in the week. There still is a yellow snowfall advisory. I'm not quite sure why, because the Environment Canada is saying 2 to 4 centimeters of snow. Additional snow could come today. That's not a huge amount, but I digress. Another 2 to 4 centimeters could be coming today, and we do have some kids that aren't in school again today. Fort LaBosse, Southwest Horizon, Pine Creek, and Turtle Mountain school divisions are closed down today. Again, that's Fort LaBosse, Southwest Horizon, Pine Creek, and Turtle Mountain school divisions. That means no buses and no school. Rolling River and Beautiful Plains and Turtle River will run their buses Pardon me, won't run their buses. My apologies. They'll keep their schools open. That's just the fun part of explaining to parents what's going on now. So you have full closures. That means no buses and no school. But in Rolling River, schools are open, but no buses today. Same with Beautiful Plains and Turtle River. Brandon School Division, no buses running outside the city. Mountain View buses are also not running outside the cities, but outside the city, but school is open. And Park West, no buses as well. So that is your school update. As far as your highway update, let's check the latest from Manitoba 511. How are the roads? We do have a closure, but it's not in southwestern Manitoba. It is to the far north, and I can't help but think that that's really where the vast majority of the snow fell over the last couple of days. This is up north of Dauphin on Highway 20. It's closed. From Winnipegosis to Dauphin is closed. That's the only closure we've got this morning. And all other highways are reporting partial cover to complete snow cover. And the, excuse me, the roads that look the worst are those that are near Riding Mountain National Park. And it looks like they got the most of the snow from yesterday's weather event. We're seeing some reduced visibility to the south, but there is no normal driving anywhere except the perimeter of Winnipeg, where the plows have been out. But other than that, you're going to find snow cover and partial cover across southwestern Manitoba. We're going to make some of these cameras huge so you can kind of get a better shot of what the roads are like in the Brandon region. See, it doesn't appear to be quite that bad. We're still seeing a little bit of drifting there, but winds have died down substantially. And I don't know, this is just outside of Brandon. But, we did not get nearly as much snow as what was predicted for Brandon anyway. So what happens today? Well, the remnants will play through. We'll have another 2 to 4 centimeters of snow today and possibly some snow to even linger into tomorrow. We could use the moisture. Now the winds have died down. Let's just get cleaned up so we can get those kids back to at least one day of school this week. What a write-off it was. It was a short work week to begin with. Monday, the kids and teachers were off. And a couple of storm days mixed in there. What do we have? One day of school this week? High of minus 10 today. We're already at 14. High of 13 tomorrow. And some sunshine for the weekend. But cold in the overnight. And then clouds to return for next week. All right, you're up to date. Of course, the world is following the breaking news of Prince Andrew being arrested while you slept. This is huge news this morning. The world is reacting to Andrew Mountbatten Windsor arrested on suspicion of misconduct. Apparently, police and prosecutors are ready to move forward on trade documents that allegedly he sent to Jeffrey Epstein in 2010. UK police opened an investigation after the release of the Epstein files and confirmed they arrested a man in his 60s that looked an awful lot like Prince Andrew. Bum, bum, bum. But they didn't name him. But, I mean, he's one of the most famous guys in England. A former member of the royal family. So as you were sleeping, it was like officers descended on his place. We're going to see if there's any video of that's coming out. But he is in prison. Huge news. And boneless chicken wings. Oh my God. Roll Up the Rim is back with their cups permanently. None of this digital kind of cardboard. No. You can still play digitally, but the roll-up cups are back. It's a big news day. It's a big news day. And Lindy was our first one in this morning. Good morning, Lindy. She's having some sleeping problems. She said, I've been up since 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sorry, Lindy. But it's nice to see you, and you scared the hell out of me. I come in at 5:30. It's when I get ready for the show. And, it's kind of like when somebody in your car leaves the radio on too long or too loud. And you go to start the car, and it's just like, boo, you just, whoa. I'm firing up this computer and that computer and this computer, and all of a sudden, boing, and it's like Lindy's name pops up right away. I'm like, oh, what's happening? Then bing, Prince Andrew in jail. What a way to start the morning. Before we get to our welcome aboard, Lindy gets special mention today. Before we do our welcome aboard, I wanted to show you the snowpack and how that has kind of replenished the moisture that we've got in the area. Oh, and I added this too. Our countdown to spring is here. Yeah! Woo! Check that out. 28 days, 18 hours. We're less than a month away from spring. Less than a month away till spring. 28 days, 18 hours, 49 minutes. The countdown is on, Sunseekers. And look at all that beautiful moisture. Oh, it's nice. I don't want to have a $1,000 water bill when I go to water the lawn this summer. So thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard, Sunseekers. Again, on all platforms to start the show. We'll move over to Twitch for our VIPs in hour 2. You can get the audio version. That's an adjusted, kind of edited down version of the show at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And I appreciate that. You can spend 2 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 hours with us. Although you can't comment for hour 2, VIP hour, unless you're a member of Twitch. It's free to join, very easy to get involved. And if you're into video gaming, you're going to love the platform. They've got other podcasts and shows on there, but we're on YouTube as well. And Facebook and X is wonky right now, a little bit wonky on and off. I don't know. Elon's having some live video issues right now. I guess YouTube had some issues of their own this week, but anyway, I digress. Let's say good morning after Lindy. We've got, who do we got on TikTok here? Adrian is here on TikTok. Adrian! We've got Tyler, another Tyler here, and Pebbles is here too. Happy Thirsty Thursday, Pebbles. Road Reverend is here too, always one of our first ones in. And we've got Carol here too, along with Brennan and Majesty. Good morning. Jermaine is here too on TikTok. Good morning to you. MJ is here too. Hi, MJ. Nice of you to join us on an early Thursday. Janine is here on Facebook, and so is Tracy Roger. Tracy is over on Twitch. We've got Polo on TikTok, along with Marianne, KJ, and Jeff. Also joining us on TikTok this morning. Good morning, Jeff. Zumba Maurice is joining us in prime time in Vietnam. Cindy, too. Not in Vietnam, but both of them are on Twitch. So is Katie4380. Good to see you. And Richard is here on Facebook, too. Quentin on Twitch, along with Nick Adams. Happy Thursday. Clinton is here. So is Blair. Patrick Rawa on TikTok. Like the goalie, the goalie, Patrick Rawa. Rawa, I even said the name right. Oh, you'd normally say Patrick Roy. I don't think it's the same guy. Old Chickie is here. Jody's here on Facebook. The snow was fine yesterday until I had to walk in it, says Nick. Yeah, kind of put me in a grumpy mood. I had to go and snow blow, and I was not happy afterwards. I'm kind of isolated here in the beach house beach bunker. I don't like to go outside. Polar Bear, good morning to you on Twitch. It's good to see you. Richard says that it's cool that Roll Up the Rim is back. I guess I'm going to Tim Hortons today. Go. It starts Monday. Hang on. Starts Monday. They're loading up the cups. Beep, beep, beep. They got to get the cups in there. So don't go rolling yet. Well, go there. Richard practically lives there anyway. They love you, Richard. You go and roll up and let me know if you won anything, okay? Because it's their 40th anniversary. Holy cow. And so, like, millions and millions of dollars in prizes are up for grabs. So they're a sponsor on the show, by the way. Might as well sneak a mention in here. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba is a sponsor on the show. And yes, it is big news that Roll Up the Rim to Win is back on Monday. The 40th anniversary edition. And they have made mention that the cups are back permanently as part of this program. So that is really exciting. People are pumped because it's a lot of fun. I know everyone gets a little grumpy when there's like you don't win and it's like play again, or you get, oh yay, I want a free coffee, hooray. Well, you know what? It's kind of a fun thing. Everybody likes to play it. Kelly says I won an 18-speak Raleigh bike back in 1995. That's pretty cool. So Roll Up the Rim, the 40th anniversary edition, returns to Tim Hortons on Monday. This is going to be awesome. Of course, there's 10 area locations of Tim's to serve you, locally owned and operated in Brandon, Verdon, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. Every time you get an oil change at Murray's, they make a donation to the Bear Clan, Samaritan House, and Helping Hands. So do good for your community, do good for your vehicle, make sure it's running tip-top, lickety-split, in good shape. Stop by Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon, and see Certified Service Express. It's Thirsty Thursday at the Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa. That means that they've got music that's a little bit louder than normal. They've got some jams going on. It's more of a social atmosphere. These things are popular. Thursday nights are not the night to go kick back and relax and listen to the so relaxing spa music and have a sip of wine. This is more like Mike's Hard kind of party action on the patio. They've got drinks out there. It's an 18-plus event, by the way, so 18-plus. I think they allow you to take phones out there at that time, which is usually a no-no at the Clarso Spa. But that's tonight at the Elkhorn Resort. Again, live entertainment happening on the weekend at Buffalo Bar. And a charcuterie board workshop. You can make your own special charcuterie board. Interesting stuff with Kathleen Lagasse, who's going to be up there this weekend. For the details, visit elkhornresort.mb.ca. Aiden is asking on Facebook, how is Highway 16 to number Highway 10? Well, there's snow on it. There's some snow on it, Aiden. There's some snow on all our roads. Be careful, Aiden. Go super slow. Pretend your grandmother is in the front seat of the car with you with a hot bowl of chili she just prepared, and it's filled right to the rim, and she forgot her lid. So she's in the front, and that chili is delicious. And it's Grandma. She's got her oven mitts on. She's holding that bowl. You can see her, can't you? She's sitting there. So how are you going to drive? Are you going to go crazy? Are you going to go 100 miles an hour, 100 kilometers an hour? Did you see that Aberdeen post from yesterday? Somebody in one of the newsrooms in the States posted 180 miles an hour. They got a little carried away on the keyboard. They've done that locally, too. And it's just kind of funny. That's like 300 kilometers an hour. Now, they had some gusty winds in South Dakota yesterday, but not 300 kilometers an hour. You can take a plane. Planes take off in that kind of speed. Quentin is here on Twitch. According to the kids, they just passed day 100 of 180 school days for the year. Are we counting down till the end of the school year? I like it. If it means summertime, I am all in. Hey, Rhonda. Rhonda's over on Facebook with a sunshine emoji. Good morning. We've got Bale Bellany on TikTok. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Bale. Good morning, Derek. Happy Blizzard Thursday. Oh, our son just celebrated 101 days this week on Tuesday. On what day? Okay, now we're talking about the end of the school year already. Let's get to Good Thing. Yesterday's Good Thing. I'm going into overtime here on our Good Mornings. We'll continue to welcome you in. Again, we have a lot of lurkers, people wanting to know about school information. Again, just a quick recap that we do have a lot of kids not in school today. It's a bit of a head scratcher for those in Brandon because we didn't get walloped as much as Environment Canada had originally said. But Fort LaBosse, Southwest Horizon, Pine Creek, and Turtle Mountain school divisions are shut down today. Now, buses are not running in Rolling River, Beautiful Plains, and Turtle River. Mountain View buses outside the city aren't running. Brandon School Division buses outside the city are not running today. And Park West, no buses, but the town kids go to school. So it doesn't matter where you're counting it down on the calendar. You've got to go. Get in there. Get in there. Let's get going. All right, yesterday's good thing. Sorry, we're a little bit behind here. We're going to get into yesterday's good thing. This is a part of the show where we talk about stuff that happened yesterday that was awesome. It could be something that you ate, a place you went, a postcard you got in there. Do you ever still get postcards? Someone held a door open for you, maybe bought your Timmy's while you were in the lineup. You know, something like that. Held a door open for you, or was just nice, kind. Or you had something, we've had some big stuff, new jobs lately, we've had new babies, we've had some engagements in this segment of the show, but it's an effort for us to always look at something positive that's going on the show. And these two girls, oh my gosh, troublemakers. Oh my gosh, having some problems with these pictures today. I'm not quite sure why. Come on now. Maybe I won't be able to show those. All right. Let's get into yesterday's good thing. My daughter headed back to Regina today. Maybe pretty nasty out there, but they too had rain first. Ooh, that is slippery under there. That is not good. That is not good. That makes things very slippery. Old Chickie. Sorry, Richard, I didn't mean to jump over you there. Old Chickie is saying that yesterday's good thing, because of the snow day, took the day off and I was able to sew. Started making pen holders for this year's Cola's Women's Conference. Well, isn't that fantastic? That is great. Good for you. I like to see it. There's these troublemaking gals in Huatulco. I know these gals. Oh, this is Lori, and they're off to Huatulco. Oh, they know how much I love Huatulco. You guys have fun. They're going to the Dreams Resort and Spa in Huatulco. That it doesn't get much better than that for a good day. I'll tell you right now. Oh, Lori and Deb in Huatulco. Those girls are trouble. I hope we've got Mexican authorities watching this, because you've got to be prepared for those two. You can tell them that I said it. Now, Tasha's picture is not quite as nice as Huatulco, but it's the second place. It's like white sand. It's just like a beach. I love the palm trees. No, that's not palm trees. That's... Sorry, can I have a moment here for a second, please? I just need a moment. Thank you. Okay. This is our part of the world. Yeah, we got copious amounts of snow. Lots of snow. But, hey, we turned it into a good thing, and that's exactly what Pebbles did. Pebbles turned it into a good thing. Hubby and I went for a walk yesterday morning, and then when we returned from our walk, we came home and put some romantic music on and lit some candles. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hang on there. Jeez, these walks are getting out of control. They're turning into walks of mad passion. Take it easy, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Once the blood gets flowing, it gets flowing. Settle down. Settle down. Valentine's Day was earlier. J-Lo's here. Jennifer Lee Gumshan, good morning over on Facebook. Zuma Bernice saw the neighbor shoveling the driveway on our camera. Of course, she is on vacation right now in Southeast Asia, in Vietnam, and I seen you drinking coffee yesterday and having a snack. Apparently, this coffee has egg in it. They put egg in their coffee. This looks creamy. Can I get a double, and can you put the egg in the coffee? Egg, cream. You would need it. I mean, they put protein in coffee now, so why couldn't you? Very nice. Yesterday's good thing. That's a nice neighbor of you. A nice neighbor to do that while you're away. And then you watch them on the camera. Oh, here's another shot. This is, boy, you're just caffeinated big time. Boy, they know how to caffeinate. Look at this. This has got you got some, is that liquor on the side? And then a dessert? And then you got, or that's coffee on the side with a popsicle and some art. And, oh my gosh. Zumba Bernice is living, yeah, egg coffee. It's like a merengue. I wouldn't know. I can't afford to buy eggs. I can't remember what an egg tastes like. You know what, the last egg I had was an Easter cream egg from last year, and it was from 2015, because eggs are like $50 a dozen, so I can't remember. Tell me, how smooth was it? Oh, crazy. Pebbles is feeling bad for me. You can get a flat for $6.25. This is my way of making fun of the food prices. $12.50 for 60 eggs. Oh, you're ruining my humor. You're ruining my joke. Okay, did anybody have beef? I like to pick on eggs and beef. I never had beef in the last... Anyway, joke's getting old. Eva's here on Facebook. Good morning, Eva. Good morning, good morning. We're doing yesterday's good thing. Just about at the finish line there. If you got anything else to share that was good from yesterday. Crystal is just back from her excursion. Oh, they went on a Disney cruise. Oh, back and loading up the pictures on. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that can't be cheap. Holy cow. Where did you see $11 for 30, Lindy? Oh, my God. That's a great price. Wow. Lindy said we had steak and eggs for breakfast on Sunday. Did your butler deliver it too? Did you have a butler and it was brought to you on a plate of... It was on fine china too? Anything else you care to throw? Steak and eggs. It's rich man's breakfast. I had some toenails and dust. Co-op's got them on. $11.99 for 30. That's great. That is fantastic. I think I can maybe go stock up on some eggs. I don't know what I'm looking at here. This is somebody's... Don't got snow wherever this is coming in from. Hang on. I just popped into the mailbag. Oh, that's from Molly. I was going to say, geez, wherever that is, they got no snow. It's from Molly. Stateside going on her bike ride. That's beautiful, Molly. I did get it. It just like, boom, popped in. I'm like, who is this from? Very nice. Oh, and this is when Molly fell off her bike. This is the part. I just crashed after this. It's like everything went blurry. And then, I hope you're okay, Molly. Molly, are you okay? Say, oh, there we go. Okay, now we're back into focus. That's awesome. Great it got through. We connected, Molly. The connection worked. Technology's amazing when it works. It's amazing. Oh, I didn't get Cindy's picture. What is this? Okay, Cindy, I don't know what I'm looking at here. I'm looking at your daughter holding something, and she is holding a pierogi. You guys are making pierogies. Okay. Oh, I can see the dough. I don't know. Well, pierogi making day. Spent the day. That was her GT. Spent the day hanging out with my daughter making pierogies. Oh, that's fun. You know, I'm convinced it's going to be my retirement thing, my retirement go-to. I've got good fingers. I've been punching buttons, you know, on the stream and at radio stations. So I've got good finger muscles. And that's really all that's involved is finger muscles and talk you visit as you're making pierogies. So, you know, I think I'm qualified for that. I got a mouth and I got fingers, but not cheating Canadian fingers. Canadian fingers are cheating fingers. Well, unless you are Canadian biathlete Adam Runnels. He's using his Canadian fingers for good as opposed to cheating, and he's gone viral because of it. What's he doing with his fingers exactly? Oh, you'll have to stay tuned to find out more because we're just getting started. Thank you for your good thing, guys. And we've got the latest on the arrest of Prince Andrew. He is in jail. This is huge news. It's coming up in just a second. We've got the latest for you. Also, more on school closures and cancellations. Just remember, good things are going to happen today. And we can't wait to hear about it tomorrow at 7 a.m. Or about 7:15 for yesterday's good thing, okay? All right. That's awesome. Oh, and shoulder muscles. She says you need shoulder muscle. Well, I got to work on that. Got to work on those shoulder muscles. We're going to go to the French Riviera today for our beach break, and we're going to have some beach time here, and we'll be back with more in just a second. Oh, yeah, food, fun places, and mayhem. Let's get going. I can get that thing working. Oh, no, some clouds have moved in. Hopefully it's not too cloudy. Get out of the way, you clouds. It's a live shot of the French Riviera this morning. Sun Seekers. Oh, I love those waves. Oh, man, it's been 4 years since I've been to the ocean. 4 years. I have got to get back. I think if I hit year 5, I'm not allowed to do this show anymore. I lose my beach license. Oh, my gosh. Oh, boy. Manitoba's losing its highway cameras. They're going down one by one. Look at this. Oh, too much usage, perhaps? Sorry about that. We've got some road conditions that are a little bit on the slippery side. Basically, everyone's got some degree of snow cover, but I don't know. Is it just me, or it's better than it was yesterday? Manitoba 511 map is right here. We do have some kids that aren't in school today. Some school divisions decided to shut down again today. The only closure that we have is to far north. If you take a look at this, I know a lot of people are listening to the show on their phone. If this matters to you, if you're in the Dauphin region, north of Dauphin is you got a highway closure on 20 through Fork River to Winnipegos because it's just way too slippery there. All other highways in southwestern Manitoba have partial to full snow cover. Visibility issues, bit of a problem to the south of the Trans-Canada Highway. However, there we go. We got an update. There we go. We got they're saying normal seasonal driving conditions in the Verdun region. That's what normal seasonal driving conditions look like on the Trans-Canada Highway from just seconds ago at Verdun. And let's go to the east and blow up one of those. See what Austin is looking like this morning. Yeah, that's mainly in the passing lanes. Ooh, that is... It's still a bit of a cleanup going on. So, and apparently we're supposed to get another 2 to 4 centimeters of snow today. So there is more snow in the forecast for us. And we've got kids not in school today, including, let me see here. I got the list. Kids not in school today. Fort LaBosse is shut down. Thanks, Mark, for letting me know. Good to see you. Thank you. Mark, Southwest Horizon is also closed. Pine Creek School Division is shut down. Turtle Mountain School Division is closed. For basically everybody else, they've got transportation challenges. And that's pretty much everybody. So Rolling River, Beautiful Plains, Turtle River, Brandon outside the city, Mountain View outside the city. They are not running their buses. Park West, that goes for you too. So if it isn't the division that's closed where you are, chances are you don't have buses. So, another storm day for a lot of people across southwestern Manitoba. There you go. And in the forecast, this is what you've got for the weekend. Some sunshine returning on Saturday, minus 14, and minus 15 for Sunday, but some snow before that. Again, Environment Canada still has the yellow snowfall warning in effect. That's puzzling to me, but it is what it is. They say 2 to 4 centimeters. I don't know why they're issuing warnings when, to me, that's not, like, once you get to double digits, we should be warned. I don't know about 2 to 4 centimeter single warning, but who am I? I'm not a forecaster. I just spread the word. I'm the spreader. The fertilizer spreader. I spread the fertilizer. Brandy Thomas is here. Good morning, all you sexy human beings. God, I love when Brandy shows up with her sexy human beings comments. Yes, there may be a boatload of snow outside, but to be honest, you didn't really want to go to school or work anyway, says Brandy. Yeah, that is so true. Loretta's here, too, on Facebook. Blessed Mama's here, too. Angela Wilson says, volume issues on Facebook Live. Oh, no. I certainly hope not. Because we've got some breaking news. Prince Andrew has been arrested, and you need to hear all about this. Oh, my gosh. Prince Andrew has been arrested.
Breaking news now from the UK. Let's go live to Ben Downey in London. Ben, police have arrested Andrew Mountbatten Windsor.
Rick, they have. This is nothing short of historic. 6 unmarked police vehicles arriving at Andrew's Sandringham address and entering the building, taking him into custody. Development that's happened in just the past few moments. Officers say they've arrested him for misconduct in public office. That is after revelations came through in the Epstein files detailing the alleged leaking of secrets and trade documents to the pedophile from Andrew's own email address. There is nothing yet to say about any alleged offences to do with human trafficking, which the former prince is still currently being investigated for. But this astonishing development is actually taking place on his 66th birthday. In just the last few moments, police have put out a statement that reads, following a thorough assessment, we have now opened an investigation into this allegation of misconduct in public office. It's important that we protect the integrity and objectivity of our investigation as we work with our partners to investigate this alleged offence. We understand the significant public interest in this case, and we will provide updates at the appropriate time. There are at least 7 police officers currently investigating or probing allegations around Andrew that have come through from the Epstein files release. The maximum penalty for misconduct in public office is life in prison, and should the former prince be sent to jail, it would be the first member of the royal family jailed in centuries. Rick?
In centuries. I thought it was ever. Sorry, I thought it was the first time ever. This is unprecedented. Angela, Facebook audio is working okay at my end. Give your phone just a quick reboot if you want to see the chaos that is Prince Andrew. I'm sorry, I know that they've taken his title away, but I still call him Prince Andrew because that's how everybody knows him, right? And, of course, the comments that are coming in are not in support of the former prince at all. Lori says, yeah, today is his birthday. Oh, he's going to get a birthday package, all right. Oh, in jail. He's going to get a few birthday Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, you creep. You sicko. Here's your birthday package. Who's next? Who wants to help the prince celebrate his birthday? I do. Yee-hoo! Yeah! Well, violence is never the answer. Richard says, good that he got arrested. Quentin says, so he's the only person in the Epstein files to get arrested. Clearly, there weren't any Americans there. Well, and he wasn't arrested because of... It's kind of complicated. Now, let me back this up a little bit. It is connected to the revelations in the files, but not due to the revelations what you think, okay? And I don't want to get into, you know what I mean, like the nastiness, the nasty stuff. This is because apparently the former prince was given trade documents. It's like secret papers. Let's just call it that. And he shared them with Jeffrey Epstein. And I mean, it would be like, our prime minister sharing secret stuff with anybody that's not Canadian or doesn't have security clearance. It's a crime because it's secrets that are being shared. This is what he's being charged with. Nevertheless, it is something that is very serious and making huge news around the world. And I think that hopefully this is just the start of the prosecutions. You see this in a lot of cases where, they just don't have enough to prosecute a certain person, so they get him on a misdemeanor charge so that they can get him in jail, so that at least he's put away. Has a royal family member ever been arrested before? Well, this guy says, this reporter said that apparently it has happened before, 100 years ago. When was the last time a member of the royal family has been arrested? Not Prince Andrew. No senior member of the British royal family has been arrested in the modern era. The last time a royal in comparable status was taken into custody was in the 17th century when King Charles I was arrested by parliamentary forces during the English Civil War. He was executed in 1649. However, Princess Anne, daughter of Queen Elizabeth, was convicted and fined in 2002. This is Prince Andrew's sister. But this was under the Dangerous Dogs Act after her dog bit 2 children. But she wasn't arrested. So that's more of a misdemeanor. Keep your dogs on a leash there, Anne. But this is a big one. And the last time it happened, they executed the guy. They executed King Charles back in 1680-something rather. Thanks for asking that question. I learned something today. This is nastiness. So anyway, we'll see what happens there. It's, causing reverberations all over the place. Here's a story that you won't get in regular mainstream media. We've been sharing with you the sad news that Canadian Airlines are canceling a lot of flights to the United States. You're hearing U.S. bad. Don't go. Everyone's staying home. Airlines are cutting back. No Air Canada. WestJet canceling. What is it, 16 U.S. destinations? Quietly, in the background, we had that story. We had all those cancellations, but we're going to tell you that there's a Canadian airline expanding in the United States. It's the one at the kids' card table at Thanksgiving. Porter Airlines. Now, Porter Airlines, if you remember, signed a deal with American Airlines to be kind of like a sister-brother airline south of the border before all this other stuff happened with you-know-who. So Porter Airlines is going to be expanding U.S. operations to include Austin, Texas, and Chicago O'Hare International Airport, and that will begin in June. Also announced yesterday, while Canadian Airlines are reducing flights to the U.S., American Airlines has slid in and said, well, we'll start adding some destinations. And it got me thinking for a second, wait. Now, I'm going to go all full-blown Derek now. I'm going to throw the foil hat on. So this is foil hat stuff, okay? This is the trade agreement between Canada and the United States being renegotiated, and one of the sore spots is American competition in heavily regulated Canadian industries, telecom and airlines being a couple. Is this a softening up of the airline industry kind of behind closed doors? Because while travel numbers are down, there's no doubt about it. That's the truth. Numbers to the U.S. are down anywhere between 20 and 30%, but it's still not 50%. People are still going. People are still flying. People are still traveling. And I found it curious when I saw the story about American Airlines yesterday, going, wait a second. So if they stop flying to the U.S. and Delta comes in and American Airlines comes in, does Continental even still fly? I don't know. American Airlines, Delta. Anyway, American is going to be adding direct flights from Calgary to New York City, which means you can get from Brandon to New York with one hop starting this summer, because Brandon goes Calgary. And also, they are doing Quebec City to New York City, and apparently more to come. So, and ladies and gentlemen of the Sunseekers, this is how business works. Where someone drops the ball or says there's no money to be made, someone else comes along and says, really? Maybe just not enough money to be made. Let's be honest. Let's pick up the slack. Molly says, what airlines are stopping coming to the U.S.? Well, none exclusively, except for Air Transat. They're out. Air Transat said no more U.S. flights. They've got 2 routes left. They've been scaling back. They were left with 2 routes to Florida. Now, someone will correct me on this, but I believe it's late spring, early summer. They're gonna shut her down for the U.S. It'll just be, they still do international stuff out of Canada, but no more U.S. flights. Now, Air Canada and WestJet have scaled back. It's like they make an announcement every week that this route is being canceled and that route's being canceled. And WestJet just dropped 16 routes to the United States, blaming low numbers. Now, again, that is truthful. The numbers are soft. There's no doubt about that. And Allegiant, which is an American airline that flies out of North Dakota for a lot of us here, they've canceled a lot of their flights out of Grand Forks, but that's the closest U.S. city to Winnipeg, and Fargo is an extra hour, so I think Fargo will pick up the slack. Anyway, the fact of the matter is that there's some balance in this, right? It's not like America is closed to Canadians. That's not the case, and somebody is picking up the slack here. So it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all doom and gloom. Blessed Mama says, we've taken Porter Airlines a couple of times, and they are great. And you know what? When I see a Porter story, I think of you, because I'm like, I really hadn't heard of Porter till we started this show. And they were really small, but they continue to grow. And then they were one of the first to add free booze on flights. And this was at a time when Blessed Mama said, they're awesome. And I'm like, I just heard free booze. So yes, I would confirm it. I've never flown them. But if you're getting free booze. Quentin says, what is the draw to the States these days? Not price. It's not really tropical. Well, there's still palm trees in Florida. Although Hollywood is pretty much packed up and left town. I don't know. Everybody's got different. Everybody travels. Everybody travels for their own for their own reason. You'd have to ask them, but people are still going. But according to the media, no one is going. But you got to be careful. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that just simply isn't being shared on the media these days. Which is sad. It's getting worse and worse and worse. But hey, that's what I'm here for. I don't care. Because you know what? In Canada, we've got all kinds of wild and crazy rules. You know what? Quentin might want to be taken off to the States on a vacation when he hears he might get a fine. Hairdressers in a panic this morning. A panic across Canada. What is happening? I'll explain. First, speaking of travels, hey, Randy and Michelle headed to Vancouver for the huge trade show. Every year, the world's biggest health food companies and supplement companies gather in Vancouver, and it is a big deal. They go on a giant adventure, bringing all the latest and greatest products to improve people's health from across the world. They bring it to our little town here in Brandon, Manitoba. And I can't wait to see what they're able to encounter this time around. It's kind of fun to see their little adventures and meeting people from around the world, from supplements like magnesium and some of them I can't even pronounce, like ashwagandha capsules. Collagen is big. Creatine is big. Vitamin E8, omega-3s. They got health food stuff from 6 ways from Sunday, top to bottom, 1314 Richmond Avenue. Visit our friends at Headley's Health Hut. If you're looking for legal advice, you know where to go. EPLA office, buying or selling real estate. If you are looking to redo your will or you're looking at making some business changes, make sure you see our friends at EPLA office. They would love to help you. It is a buyer's market. I'm telling you, house prices are in decline. Now, it's not a free fall, but when things go down, that's when you buy. When things go up, that's when you sell. Now, if you're sitting on a house, don't look. But it's going to be a busy spring because she's going to be a buyer's market. And when you need some legal advice for buying or selling a home, see EPLA office at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC. And our friends at Skydancer Casino, today's the day, day one of the big poker tournament at Skydancer. It goes today through Sunday. They're coming from across Western Canada and the northern U.S. For a chance at $100,000. 10 grand just added. It is one of the largest poker tournaments you're going to see in our region, and it kicks off today. So if you're a fan of poker, you know of somebody that is, check out SkydancerCasino.com for more details. Cindy says, dropping all those flights, how does that airline survive? Well, WestJet and Air Canada, they've kind of pivoted. They've dropped a lot of their U.S. flights and moved to more flights to the Caribbean and Mexico. But I'm confused because now that Cuba is out of the game, they're telling me prices are going to go up 30%. We'll just have to wait and see. Hi, Lillian. On Facebook. Shock and awe. It's the only way to describe hairdressers in Canada. The shock and awe over a $500 fine that came out of nowhere. Blessed Mama says, free booze and a space between seats. Oh, you had me at space between seats. I got to check out Porter Airlines. Anyway, so what's with this fine at the hairdressers? Well, and this has implications well beyond hairdressing. Here's what's going on.
At Station 10 Hair Salon, it's business as usual. But a recent ruling from the Quebec Human Rights Tribunal has put the small business at the center of a larger legal battle and social debate. The salon was ordered to pay $500 to Alexis Frédéric Mignot, who filed a complaint after being required to select either male or female when booking an appointment online.
It's just the way our website was built in 2023 didn't include the non-gender option. And we added it a few months later. It takes a while to modify a website. It's not something we can do very quickly. But for her or him, it wasn't enough.
Despite making the changes, Quebec's Human Rights Tribunal ruled in favor of the complainant, a decision Labrec claims could affect other small businesses.
The big story here is the precedent that now any salon or any business that requires clients to select men or female or at risk of being sued.
I am in my right to be represented accurately.
But the person who filed the complaint considers the ruling an important step forward for non-binary people in Quebec and sets a major precedence in the legal system.
Non-binary people.
Okay, am I the only one to realize that, okay, you're just at the hairdressers. You have no hair. Am I allowed to say that there's no hair there? Why were you even at the hairdressers? Just to get a quick.
People are virtually non-existent in the legal corpus. There are some brief mentions here and there, but almost no decisions that really treat and study the inherent and unique struggles that non-binary people face just to exist in plain sight.
Mignot believes the decision goes beyond just one business and reflects broader recognition.
We are not more than 5,000. We are 0.15% of the population, but we still deserve a place to exist and to participate as active participants of society.
The recent ruling even stirred debate at the National Assembly.
We respect this decision. It's important for tribunals in Quebec to take decisions on these issues. Now maybe the $500 wasn't necessary because the saloon had already changed his practices.
I think it's an exception. I don't think it's a true reflect of the situation we have in Quebec, which is largely an inclusive nation.
The salon hasn't ruled out appealing the decision. It has until March 5th to contest the ruling.
So there you go. If you own a business, you may want to get on that. You may want to get on the whole check male or female. You're not allowed to have that anymore. I would just get a haircut. But you know what this is? I think this is about money. This is not about rights, in my opinion. This is about money. Here's what I mean. The average woman, when she gets her haircut, is charged about 30 to 50% more than a man. They call that the woman tax. Well, and it's because Quentin can attest to this. She has to get the blow dry. She has to get the wash. She has to get this and she has to get that. That all takes time and it costs money. So I think businesses are within their right to say, am I going to be super involved with your head or kind of involved? Because guys, traditionally, just give me a shave and a haircut, 2 bits, and I'll be on my way. We don't care as much. Or maybe would it have worked had they put man's style haircut, women's style haircut, or maybe low maintenance and high maintenance as opposed to the sexes? Because this is pretty wild, and this business is out $500 now. Oh my God, what else, says Cindy? Oh, I am glad we don't have 2 lanes on the Tyler Glen show. All are welcome. We usually don't venture into the whole woke topics. No, we steer clear. But on this one, it's business related, and, I want everybody to be warned. Holy F, says MJ. I'm not going to say what Derek said. Molly says, I support people who do what they want, but the labels is a bit much sometimes. I agree with you, Molly. Do what you want. But again, that person didn't have any hair. Why are you going to a hairdresser? Why are you wasting any money? You don't even need to go to a hairdresser. Oi. Lots of oys. Quentin, who can speak on this, is a professional. That's how booking systems work. There are always notes areas. This is complete BS. No, this is against the law in Canada. This is against the law. Canada just talked to the owner, not going to the extreme of suing. That's more fun to sue. Speaking of which, coming up next hour, Buffalo Wild Wings, they get sued. Also an eye roller because the boneless chicken wings don't have chicken wing meat. How did the judge react? The decision is in. And why Vanilla Ice is once again the top of the charts. And we'll introduce you to the Canadian Olympian going viral for fingers, but not what you think. It's not curling. He's using his fingers for good, not cheating. Quentin concurs with regards to women taking longer. Men are 20 to 30 minutes. Women take over 60 minutes. How the hell do you book for this? Easy. High maintenance cut versus low maintenance cut. MJ says, are we the new America? Sue everyone? No, America, they don't talk about the whole gender thing. It's off. It's closed. That door is closed. It's old school. It's old school. You got yourself a guy and you got yourself a girl. And you're either one of the 2 categories, and that's all there is to it. Anyway, Cindy can't wait to hear about the wings. It's all about the law today between Prince Andrew behind bars, hairstylists getting sued, Buffalo Wild Wings getting sued. It's all about the law today. Hey, we're moving over to Twitch. It's time for VIP time. So those that have signed up for Twitch, we want to get your comments. We want you to participate. You can lurk in at tylerglenshow.com. There's embedded video there for you if you so choose. We'd love to have you. Again, tylerglenshow.com. We have to say goodbye to our friends on TikTok, YouTube, X, Facebook. Thank you so much. We're moving on over to the other platform. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here, you guys.